What's going on, everyone? Gonna wait for more people to get in here. How's everyone doing today? Uh, One of my subscribers sent me this shirt. Thank you. A lot of you guys have been telling me that I should start a Discord. So I guess today I finally started it. I pinned the link to it in the chat. It's completely free. I'm not going to charge anybody for a Discord. It's just going to be a place where we can all go and like communicate and get information to each other a lot quicker than I can upload a video. But I'm not going to stop uploading videos. I'll still be uploading videos, but this is just a way for us to get in communication with each other more frequently. And that last video had so many comments. I didn't have enough time to respond to it with like everything going on right now at work and running their businesses on the side and stuff like that. So I figured this would just be the best way that we can communicate. But a lot of you are asking where did I get the shirt and saying you like it. Thank you very much. I got this shirt from one of my subscribers. It was, I think I mentioned him in a video, the video where I was talking about Neo moving to Europe. I'm not sure if he sells these shirts. I think the guy just was really happy with like the returns that he made on Neo, and he ended up him and his wife Rodney and Janelle, they ended up sending me this shirt. But I think it's an opportunity for you to set up a Teespring. See, I don't want to rip off Neo and start selling shirts that weren't made by them. Myron says, "Hey Obi, I got a good amount of shares in of Neo at $10 and $13. I want to add to my position. Is $27 or $28 too high?" Um, well, honestly, you got to think of the way I'm not giving specific financial advice, just to throw that out there. But the way I look at it is, if I expect this stock to be a stock that goes into triple digits in the future, then I don't really mind making purchases below $30, if that makes any type of sense, because I don't really care what the stock does in terms of price this year. I'm looking at like 2 years down the road, 3 years down the road, 4 years, 5 years. So that's when I'm gonna care about like my return on the stock. So honestly, I've been dollar cost averaging and dragging up my average. So every 2 weeks I've been making purchases of Neo shares. Hey everyone, how's it going? How's it going, Alejandro? Oh, sending love to Poland. Have you seen this other Chinese EV maker called Human Horizons? No, I haven't. Their cars look sick, but maybe they will go under before selling a car like Biden did. Should check on. What's my average price on Neo? Uh, well, honestly, I'll tell you guys. I think I told you guys last time what my average price was when it was like $6, $7. So, when I first started buying Neo, that was around when I first started buying Neo, I was buying in at the I think I was buying it at the $4 levels, and then Neo started dropping. This was 2019. I bought shares at $2. I bought shares at $1. Last year there was a lot more volatility, and like I said, the bankruptcy fears were a concern. So after Neo Day, the stock went from, I believe, like $1.15 being the low, all the way up to like $5, and there were funding issues. So like this is even mentioned on this channel. I think my first video on Neo, I was swing trading it, and I made 113% gains on the stock at that point. And then early, not early 2020, but I guess spring 2020, um, I said it was time to go long on Neo, and from there I haven't been swing trading the stock. I've just been averaging up, and like I said, I've been averaging up. So I've been making buy dollar cost averaging. I'm sorry, I've been making buys every 2 weeks, pretty much, dragging my average up. I could have left it at 3 and had whatever percent return that would be, but I want to accumulate more shares and see bigger gains over time. Not to mention my income increased very significantly um, in August, and it increased a lot in May as well. So I was able to purchase more shares than I was at the time when I first bought into Neo. So I've dragged my average up from uh, $3 to $4 to $7 to $9, and now it sits at 14. Someone says, how many shares of Neo do you own? I have not disclosed that publicly. Family and friends follow the channel. Don't want to just put my wallet out there or anything. But one day I'll probably uh just show you guys how many shares I have. Um, okay, that's the word I was looking for, averaging up. Yes, sir. No problem averaging up if I don't think Neo has accomplished everything that they're looking to accomplish in the future. Everyone who's just coming in, click that link. Make sure you sign up for the Courtside Financial Discord. It's a way for us to get in contact with each other more frequently. It's free of charge. So, and I'm also looking for anyone who wants to be a moderator. I will need one moderator because with everything going on right now, I don't have a lot of time uh to manage it. When did I start investing? What's my background? So my Instagram is actually Courtside OB. If a lot of you follow me on Instagram, I graduated in May. I'm a May 2020 graduate. I started investing like 3, 4 years ago. I've been I got started investing because a lot of the people who I'm around, like they invest in real estate. Like my best friend, his dad is a real estate investor, so he's taught us a lot about investing in real estate. So that's like my ultimate goal. I never wanted to be a stock market investor, to be honest. I just wanted to be a real estate investor. But another friend of mine who kind of got me into the stock market showed me that I could kind of turbocharge my way to becoming a real estate investor, because obviously investing in real estate takes a lot more capital than just buying an equity. So I figured I can kind of like supercharge my way to that and be able to do that a lot quicker if I use the stock market. And so far, it's going really good, to be honest. What am I doing with my first million? Neo gets me. Honestly, I'm meticulously planning for whatever happens with Neo and how much money I make off of it. What I'm gonna end up doing, to be honest, I guess I'll say this. I guess I'll put it out here, is just buy a house, and I'm gonna buy the house cash. I'm not looking to be the richest person on the planet. I'm just honestly looking to build a life of stability through investing. Your channel is growing like Neo. I remember the first live stream. We were a few. Thank you. Thank you so much. How much did I start with in stocks? I was just telling my friend this yesterday. She's like, "Don't I need a few thousand to start investing?" And I told her I started with $200. Thanks for your time. I appreciate you. Thank you guys for your time. You guys don't have to be on my channel. There's a bunch of other guys posting Neo videos. So thank you guys. Hey, Discord has iPad yet? A company reached out to me for a chance to invest in this. Oh, has it IPO'd? Uh, That's really interesting. I would like to hear more about that. Discord reached out to you and a company in China reached out to you. Oh, a company reached out to you for the chance to invest in Discord before it IPOs. That's really interesting. How did you get into that? Am I in China? No, I'm in the United States in Michigan to be specific. Don't buy a house in cash. It's smarter to just pay a down payment and invest the rest because the return on I know. I know. Like I said, like I'm not looking to be like the richest person. Um I know I can make a lot more money like investing than tying up that capital. And if I do feel like that, I feel like I'll just refi, but um I just like I said, I'm just looking for stability. I'm not looking to be the richest person on the planet. I'm not really a fan of too much debt and leverage, but we'll see where things go. We'll see how much money I'm sitting on and what type of moves I can make. I'm only 23, so life can change a lot for me, and whatever I plan on doing might change a lot as well. I hope to start doing buys. Neo Morgan. You hope to start buying mortgages with your long-term gains, William? Yeah, mortgages have really low interest rates, but honestly, if you do the math right now, um, the interest rates are low, but the prices are going up. So pretty much, you can afford more house because it's um less of an upfront cost. But pretty much, I think Graham Stephan did a video on this too. It's pretty much averaging out to the same cost. Uh, what do you think Neo will be by the end of the year? Um, to be honest, a lot of people ask me this question, and whether Neo goes up or down by the end of the year, I'm not really too concerned with. Um, if I'm not really too concerned with, like I said, I'm not really focused on what the price does this year. It's a very volatile stock. Obviously, the Bulls we've been having our day for so long. I do believe that there will come a situation when the Bears have their day again. And in my opinion, all we can do is embrace it. And I'm actually someone who loves the volatility. So if it goes down and it's a great company, I see that as a buying opportunity. Zane says, "Are you?" Zane says, "Are you just holding Neo stock?" Um, majority of what I have in the stock market is Neo. I also hold CrowdStrike Holdings. I also hold Stratasys. I actually been meaning to put a video out on this. I sold Virgin Galactic for how much did I sell it for? I think probably like a 54% gain. Yeah, I think that company, I didn't want to. I feel like a lot could go wrong. I feel like a lot could also go right, but I want to hold on to my capital. What does it take to make your portfolio move faster with little capital to buy stocks? Um, there's it takes more risk. Simple and plain, it takes more risk. Whether you're comfortable with that or not is up to you. Where did I get this shirt again? One of my subscribers sent it to me, Rodney and his wife Janelle. I shouted them out in one of the videos. Thank you guys so much. Somebody else, my guy Craig, also said that he sent me something in the mail, so I'll shout him out when that comes in. Shout out to Craig right now, though, I guess. Thank you so much, bro. Uh, am I single? I actually am. I just don't have time right now. I barely even have time for myself, to be honest. I work a full-time job. I get off and then I try to get this video out. And then after that, I'm working on this store that I have. And then throughout the day, I'm working on like stuff with MCC sneakers. We did a video on that as well. So we're making sneaker investments and stuff like that. So it's a lot going on right now. Just trying to keep a cool head. Um, just trying to lay low and come up. What's my job? I work at a tax and accounting technology company. So we sell tax and accounting technology. Um CrowdStrike is going to the moon. I certainly believe so. Do you have crypto? Oh yeah, I'm on the crypto scene for sure. I love Bitcoin. I the way I invest in it is through BlockFi. I get 6% APY on that. First of the month, I get paid every month, and then on top of that, I believe that I have the potential for 10x capital appreciation there. But it's only about I would say it was like about 3% of my portfolio when I invested, but since Neo has taken off so much and it's probably way less than that. So I probably will get I want some more Bitcoin, but it's like I just like see like way more attractive investments right now to me because I believe Bitcoin is very speculative. Am I looking to accumulate more Neo stock? And if so, what price would you be looking to buy more? Zame, I'm dollar cost averaging, so I'm buying more and more and more and more. Um, I'm buying on a 2 week interval. Keep doing your videos, you'll become like Dong Z. Oh, shout out to Marcel, man. He's such a cool guy. Yeah, I watch his videos. I told him I like his videos and everything that he does and everything he stands for. Cause there's a lot of guys on I feel like there's a lot of guys on YouTube like he was honestly he was the first person making Neo videos. Um I didn't even know that he was making these videos until I started making videos. And then like Neo obviously started taking off, and like I've seen a whole bunch of like other guys just hopping on the wave and stuff, which there's nothing wrong with that. But he was definitely the first guy, and I'll always say that. But I was definitely an early investor in Neo too. Um, what do I mean when I say what? Neo since IVO, Bravo on pushing Neo. Thank you so much, man. Congrats to everybody on the gains here. How much money do you have invested in Neo so far? I am not disclosing that at this time. It's a fair amount. It's not the most money, and I'll also say that it's not the least money. Uh, what's the best way to dollar cost average? I guess like the best way to dollar cost average is just pick an interval and consistently invest on it. I'm investing every 2 weeks, the same amount of money. So by default, when the stock goes up, I'll buy less. When it goes down, I'll buy more. What what's your estimate on earnings per share number in Neo's Q3 earnings? Uh, that's a good question. I feel like it's really hard to predict. It's really hard to predict right now because kind of with Neo, everything going on. We know that last quarter, I believe they announced that they cut their R&D spend. We know there's a new model coming out. Um, so yo, shout out to everyone who just signed up for the Discord. So really, it's gonna really depend. It's a tough one to predict. Zach's got it wrong for Q2, so I'm really just going with the flow. As we get closer to the date, I'll look into it a little bit more. Um, Brian, what'd you say? No, I've answered that question already. I was trying to finish the one I was answering, but I will answer it right now. What's my real life job? I work at a tax and accounting technology company. I'm not going to say the name. It is a bigger company. You may have heard of it or may not have heard of it. Um, what do you think about? I always get this one wrong. Pronounced Hylion or Hilion. I did a video on it. I think it's a good idea. Um, I think it's super speculative. Yeah, I don't want to put my business out there because it's like Fortune 500 company, and like I guess like certain stuff might not fly over there. So, I don't really even talk about my channel that much. It's very hard to invest in, but but I guess like it's kind of like Intuit. Intuit is one of our competitors, so you know, you can put two and two together and figure out. eh, I just don't. I just want to keep my privacy with that one. Everyone, make sure you click that link at the top and join the Courtside Financial Discord. It's completely free. I'm not charging anyone for it. This is just a good way for us to communicate about the market, stay in touch on things, identify good investments, and things of that such. Do you think Neo will continue to do well under the current presidency? Um, I prefer not to speculate with that. Um, but I think that it's going to be good. I don't I don't really think that Neo is going to do bad. I think like a lot of the stuff that people were saying was fear mongering. There was one guy who commented on one of my videos a while ago, and he's like, "You're an idiot. Like you're," he's like, "You're an idiot. You're investing your money into a volatile situation. Go get a good name, an American name like Google or Apple or Amazon or something like that." And I told him straight up, I was like, "I'm buying into your fear." And then he's like, "It's not fear, it's being smart." And then now that Neo probably is the best stock of 2020 from a year on year percentage return, he came back and he's like, "Hey, I'm sorry for what I said, like nicely played." So I don't really think I try not to get caught up into like too much of the election and how it's going to affect the stock. I do keep my eye on it. Um, but I don't like to get political with that. Thanks, Myron. I appreciate that. Did you paint that picture behind you? Yes, I did. Um, my friend, it was her birthday. Like this is probably like 4 years ago. She's my neighbor too. She actually moved to Texas. Um, we went to painting with a twist, and we both just like hung one up in our rooms. But yeah, I always keep that there, and I thought it was good for the channel too. Yes, it will do okay under Trump, but even better under Biden. I try not to get into politics too much. What do you think about Workhorse? I heard that Workhorse had a pretty nice I mean, I heard that Workhorse had a solid correction. I thought it was a good stock. What's this guy's name? Jack Spencer Investing. I watched that video with him and the CEO. Um, but yeah, Workhorse. I haven't really done too much research on it, but uh I thought it was a good stock. I like their positioning. I don't think they're trying to be like the next Tesla, like a lot of these other companies. They're not trying to win in a overly competitive market. So, I mean, I'm not investing in it personally because I'm investing in what I have high conviction in, and I'm not really feeling it. Where am I from? So I'm actually from West Bloomfield. I'm actually from Michigan, um, United States. My parents are Nigerian. What platform do I trade on? Hey Ariel, I trade on Webull. Um, I have a Robinhood. I have a Charles Schwab, and I have a Fidelity. So I have a lot of brokerage accounts. One is like one is short term, one is uh one is a short term account, one is my long term account. Why and one is just like a speculative portfolio, but really I don't put too much money into the short term and like the speculative. So I just put most of the money into my long term. What battery plays do you like? Mm, I guess I like I need to definitely I can't say that I like any because I definitely need to do a lot more research, but I guess CATL Cattle, um, Neo's battery supplier. I was planning on looking into that a little bit, but for batteries, if we're talking about batteries specifically, I would say Tesla as a battery company, um, arguably the best, arguably one of the best lithium ion battery companies in the world, and very innovative in the space. Innovation drives growth. Um, just thinking of it outside of as just a car company. For everyone who's just joining, click that link. Join the Courtside Financial Discord. It's a way for us to talk and to get in communication with each other. For a lot of you were asking for me to start it, so I started it. And once again, I know I keep saying this, but I am not charging anyone for the Discord. It's completely free. And then for those of you asking about the t-shirt, one of you guys actually sent it to me. So it's actually not for sale, but they should I wish they had Neo merch in the US. I would love to order. I would love to order some. Do you have an exit plan in case things go wrong? That's a great question. So for me, my exit plan is to just follow the fundamentals. If I see something that changes the story fundamentally for me, then I would pull out my money. So I watch this thing very closely. I do my research. I try to think about things critically. And if I can't sleep at night or I'm not comfortable with what's going on, then I guess that would be time to exit, time to take profits. Um, Before I have to cut losses. If Tesla Model 3 is 35K in the US, why is it 50K in China? Mm, it starts at 35,000. You're not gonna get a brand new Tesla for 35,000 though. I think it's all just marketing. You know, I've been on the website a few times. I've been like I said, I was in the market for a new car, so trying to make the numbers work, trying to make it seem reasonable to a 23-year-old that just graduated college. I don't think it's a good idea at this point to spend for me to spend 50,000 on a car. So I'll just keep on driving my car. There's nothing wrong with it. Runs and drives perfectly. Yo, I'm new to investing and I've never been here before. This is cool. Absolute zero. Thank you so much. What do you think about Lordstown Motors? Haven't looked into it, heard of it. How much money do you have in Tesla relative to Neo? I'm not invested in Tesla. Can we order Neo more merchandise on AliExpress? I don't know. Um, have you invested in Lordstown Motors or Workhorse? No. When do I stop buying a stock? That's a good question. Um, it depends if I'm lump sum investing or dollar cost averaging. I guess you have a specific amount in your head that you want, and you either get there by lump sum investing or you get there by dollar cost averaging. That's just how I like to think about it, and that's when I stop investing. And then if it goes on sale and I still have the same level of conviction for like the company, then obviously I'm gonna buy more if there's a discount. Um, what are your top holdings? Neo. Okay, so everyone thinks I'm not a stock market investor. I just like to consider myself an investor. I put money in different places. If we're talking about my top holdings, we can talk about equities, like Neo. I have money in that. CrowdStrike, there's money in there. Um, what is it? Stratasys 3D printing, there's money in there. Bitcoin, I have money in Bitcoin. Um, I have money in some REITs. Where else? I have money in sneakers. Um, that I don't wear. They're for investment purposes only. I have money in an online store that I'm running. Um, where else? Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's my investment portfolio. There's other stocks as well. Can't really think of them, and as I have multiple brokerage accounts, and those are like short-term things that I don't have that much conviction for. Just trading off the technicals. Why does Neo need to partner with Mobileye if they have their own autonomous software and tech? That's a great question. Guys, ask more questions like that. So he said, why does Neo need to partner with Mobileye if they have their own if they're developing their own autonomous software and tech? Well, if you think about it, Mobileye is planning to run a robotaxi network, right? So the way I kind of look at it is that Mobileye is actually going to buy Neo vehicles from them, and Intel or Mobileye could actually become Neo's biggest customer in the future. And then on top of that, William Lee said that the ES8, um, the ES8 was their first vehicle, and it actually had Intel's Mobileye's autonomous driving chip in it. So right now, they said that they're spending a lot of money on R&D. We have Navigate on Pilot. I'm sure that Neo vehicles are using Intel uh, technology, and like the robotaxi network is going to bring in a lot of revenue. So they also said that they're developing their own stuff as of now. That's what they're spending a lot of money on when it comes to offering stock and common shares and stuff. What is my Neo price target for October? I don't have one. I'm not concerned with the share price this year at all. In my opinion, it's up what 1,400, 1,500% this year, or 1,800. I don't know, somewhere crazy, somewhere north of 1,000%. Uh, Definitely north of 1,400%. So I'm not. I think it's, in my opinion, it's done enough for this year. I don't need it to go up anymore. If it goes down, I'll buy more. Either way, I feel like I'm good with it. Maybe next year I'll identify another investment. But I'm accumulating right now in dollar cost averaging. Um, are you talking about eBay and Amazon stock? Um, what do you think about the future of Bitcoin? I'm extremely bullish on Bitcoin, but I'm not ignorant, so I do understand that anything can happen there with Bitcoin. It's still a super speculative investment. It's either going to be Bitcoin is another one of those things. It's either going to be zero or hero. Um, How did I get started selling sneakers? That's a good question. Actually have another YouTube channel where I was selling a lot of stuff. I was selling luxury watches like Rolex, Omegas, um, just other watches and stuff, and like jewelry. So I've always been like flipping like exclusive things and like clothes and sneakers since I was in since like my sophomore year of college. Even before that, I was flipping sneakers, going to sneaker events. I was just at this Sunday called Michigan Sneaker Exchange, which was pretty cool. But I guess how did I get started? That's a great question. I'm trying to remember. Oh yeah, I always wanted to just like have like cool kicks and stuff. I remember my first pair of Jordans was the Fire Red Fives. So I got those and I wore them to a sneaker event with my friends who were like really into sneakers. We were buying a lot of sneakers and like flipping them and stuff. And then from that point on, I just kept on flipping my own stuff. And then I took a break on it because I got scammed out of $2,200 off of like a Gucci watch with diamonds in it. And I was like, you know what? I'm done with this reselling stuff. Like, PayPal doesn't even have my back. This guy just literally scammed me out of a watch. I ended up getting my money back. And then, this year, the pandemic hit. I, w- the pandemic hit, and my friends, they started their business, MCC Sneakers, and I was an investor. So that's how I got started in it. I guess from what I'm doing right now. He says sneakers is not worth the time and space. It's not taking up any of my space. Like I said, I'm just an investor. Um, but it's also a really quick flip on top of flipping sneakers. Just saying like they're not worth the space. Like I can travel anywhere in the world for free because because I buy the not only do like we invest, but like we use credit as well, and the shoes sell like right away. So we pay off the credit and then I get points. So I probably have like so many points sitting on my travel card. So I can really travel anywhere for free now. So I think it is worth the time. And like now I'm not going to be, if I want to go on vacation, I'm not going to spend $3,000 or 2,000 or whatever it is on a vacation because I have all these points. Just want to let you know that we appreciate all your Neo videos. Very informative. Thank you so much. I want to average up, but I don't want to lose my average cost of $2.31. Should I just open another brokerage account? But Angela, you realize if you open another brokerage account, and you buy, oh, so you just, I guess like psychologically, it's better for you like to see like the 231. Is that what you're saying? Because if you buy more shares in another brokerage account, then your average cost is still going up. It's just not being shown. You know what I'm saying? Is not worth the space. The shoes are they don't take up any space for me. Like they're here today and literally gone. Like literally like so as many Yeezys as we got, they were literally just gone. Like there's people who want them right away. It's high demand. Um, Sneakers are always in high demand. It is a little bit of work. It's definitely not for everyone, so I get what you're saying. Um, Greetings from Russia. Sending love to Russia. Travel to China and review a Neo car. I will. I will go to China eventually. I love China. Um, what's your most what's the most you've made in one day from one trade slash option? The most I've made in one day from an options play. I'm not sure if you guys know about inverse ETFs. So I did a call option on an ETF that's an inverse of the S&P 500, and I made about 1,200% on that trade. And at first I was down by a lot on it, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, like I'm done playing options." Like I just blew like my whole paycheck, and I just waited on it and it came back around and the market crashed. So I made a good amount of money there. I also lost a lot of money playing around in inverse ETFs. But when I lost money playing around in the inverse ETF, it wasn't on an option. I just bought into it. This was actually like at the beginning of the market crash earlier this year. Everyone's saying the stock market keeps falling, the stock market keeps falling. So I'm like, okay, well, I'm gonna make money on the way down. And I bought into an inverse ETF, and little do you know, the market just keeps going up. So I was smart enough to cut my losses on that, make all my money back, but there were still people sitting in the inverse ETF saying the market's gonna go down. And I would check every week and every week after that and every week after that. Um, and there's literally still people sitting in it. And the longer you sit in an ETF like that, your money just begins to decay over time because there's a decay factor with inverse ETFs. So don't mess around with those. Yep, the market kept going up. What are my thoughts on the new EE7? I think that is a very handsome car, to be honest. I like the look. Hopefully the specs are really good. I think Neo knows what the people want. Mm, see what all you guys said. A lot of questions coming in. How do you recommend someone to get started in the sneaker business? I recommend just getting your feet wet. Um, you can go on like apps. There's apps that'll tell you. like there's this app called Unlaced that'll tell you when like some shoes are dropping. Um, and then all you have to do is buy them. And if you buy them, you can flip them on places like StockX. You don't even have to leave your house. You could take them straight to uh, UPS. Just hand them over. StockX pays for shipping. They'll cut you a fee. Um, if you want to get more serious with it, like what my friends do, they have their own bots. So with their bots, they order like a ton of them online. Like they'll order a bunch to my house and they'll order a bunch to their crib, and then they'll probably flip them. You said how many Yeezys did they get? I think they got like 30 of them on the last drop. I think some just came in today and they picked them up too from my house. Um, what happens when the network isn't good? You mean when you're trying to buy sneakers? It's pretty tough because you got to be quick. That's why like they use bots, like infrastructure, traffic lights, communicate over 5G. Um, what do you think about SPAC? Aren't they acquiring Fisker? I'm not. Uh, so here's how I feel about all these other EV plays. Um, he said, "Can I do a quick tutorial of Discord? Is it possible for me to share my screen on here or anything?" Mm, I guess like what I'll do is like when I get off here, I'll probably chop this video up a little bit and I'll like edit some footage of Discord into there, and that might be helpful. Is there a specific reason you haven't invested in Tesla? Oh, wait, I was about to answer this one. What do I think about SPAC? Here's how I feel about all these other EV companies. When it comes to investing, I said this on this channel before, that I like to pick the category killers. Yes, is an electric vehicle a growing product? Yes. Yes, is EV a growing market? Yes. So you might make a little bit of money investing in this electric company here, and you might make a little bit of money investing in that electric company there. But what is going to be at the top of the food chain? Because those are going to be the companies that are most likely to gain the most market share, in my opinion. So it makes more sense for me if I have more conviction in Neo to invest in Neo than to invest in another company. It makes more sense for me if I have more conviction in Tesla to invest in Tesla than another company. I see Neo and Tesla at the top. That's how I view the EV industry right now. Um, Now, Kyle says, why is there a specific reason you haven't invested in Tesla? I talked about this in my last video where I reacted to Jeremy. I actually said I invested in Neo because I believe that they were in an earlier stage of the organizational life cycle than Tesla. So that means there was more room for growth in the short term. And we're seeing that this year. Neo is up, I believe, like what 1,800% this year. Neo was, in my opinion, easily the number one stock of 2020. Yeah, 1,700% this year. So, do I have a website to purchase my shoes? It's it's not like I said, I'm an investor, so it's not my company, but they do have an Instagram. You could check them out, MCC Sneakers on Instagram. Um it's their company. I just invest and make certain splits with them. I'm not selling shoes isn't really my core business. Why would I want a fractional share? Someone said, "Come on, Solo will surprise everyone." I'm not a fan of Solo, but somebody who actually got me into investing was telling me that they're investing in Solo today, but they're more of a trader. Um, I don't think there's anything wrong with fractional shares. Why'd you say why is that stupid? I have fractional shares. I mean, like, because if I have like, let's say I'm putting $500 into a stock and the stock is like what, like $30, I'm just gonna invest the whole 500. Now I have some fractional shares. Um, are you saying why would you only buy like one fractional share? I mean, it doesn't matter at the end of the day. If Tesla goes up 60% and all you can put in is this amount of money, then you're still going to get that 60% return. Share price really doesn't mean anything. Do I think Neo is overvalued? No, I don't. I mean, so it depends on like your time horizon and how you're looking at Neo. For me to see this as a company that can go to triple digits, I don't think it's overvalued at all from a long-term perspective. Now, I could see if you want to make your money really quick and just get in and out of the stock, then I mean it's up 1700%. So I could see how people believe from a short-term perspective that it's overvalued, but long-term perspective, and that's the only game I play, I think it's undervalued. Especially like I said, Neo, I look at Neo like it's a story stock. Um, People don't buy. I don't buy. I didn't buy Neo on what it is today. I buy it on what it could be in the future. So that's the way to look at it for me. What's going on? Everyone who's new here, there's a link at the top of this chat. Click that chat to join the Courtside Financial Discord. It's completely free. These other guys charge for their discords. This is completely free. This is for us to communicate and chat and be able to like answer any questions and share information. Let me hop on the Discord real quick, see who's in there. Hmm. Okay, I see a lot of you guys signed up for the Discord. Welcome. Welcome to the Discord. Would really like a video on the upcoming calls on Neo. Very new to this. Happy to say I'm up over 700% at $3.40 a share times 1,000 shares. Thanks for all of the great advice. Watch every day for your new posts. Thank you so much, man, and congrats on the gains, man. You deserve it. Fractional shares add volume. In the future, you are going to have a lot more countries investing in the US market, and many of those investors are poor, so fractional shares work. Yeah, fractional shares, they add liquidity, they add volume, so and that's why Tesla did the stock split, right? So they can have people um more people investing into their stock to add liquidity and add volume and raise more capital. Mm, my fractional share in Tesla has yielded me nothing in 2 months, while my Neo shares, ha. How many Neo stocks do you have? I'm not one to kiss and tell, but yeah, maybe one day I'll disclose how much. I definitely don't have 10K shares. I don't have 10K shares. Tesla still has not turned a profit. Tesla could be profitable if they wanted to be profitable, but it's about putting the money back into the business. No way. I have way more than 5 shares, bro. But what did he say? Tesla hasn't turned a profit. Tesla's Elon Musk is putting the money back into the company and focusing on future growth. How old am I? Are you asking how old are you, Idol? Mm, Someone on StockTwits have 40K shares. I know who that is, actually. He follows me on StockTwits. Um, Thank you so much, Fair. Everybody be nice. And also, get Discord on your iOS or Android device and sign up for the Courtside Financial Discord. Let's make this the best Discord in the stock market and the YouTube community, and let's all be able to share information and communicate with each other. Do you think NIO will surpass Tesla with their new EE7? I think they will. So, in my opinion, I believe NIO is going to win China. That's how I feel. I think NIO's it's going to be a thing of nationalism. It's going to be a thing of nationalism, home court advantage. China's chosen battery swaps as one of the preferred methods. They're giving them a lot of subsidies to build charging infrastructure. People say Tesla already has their supercharger network built out. Well, the government's on NIO's side to help them build more infrastructure. We have the Power Up plan where the government invested 100,000 RMB into NIO. Was it 100,000? Yeah, 100,000 RMB into NIO for to build whatchamacallit, to build 40K to build 30K superchargers, not superchargers, to build the 20 kilowatt hour DC chargers and to build the power chargers is what they call it, which charges the car in 30 minutes, just like the superchargers. Would I invest in Blink or ChargePoint? I was looking at Blink A. And I said 100 K RMB. Sorry, I meant 100 million RMB for the Power Up plan. Buying a Neo, you join a community, a family. It's a lifestyle. Of course. Thanks you guys for being here. Yeah, I did read that article on Li Auto. Um, they said that the autopilot didn't move out of the way of the car, and like the A pillars on the car, that Li Auto basically said that the A pillars on the car caused the airbag not to deploy. um the thing is, like, I looked at the stock too, and it doesn't seem like the market's really digesting that. um so treading very carefully on that one. No one knows the legitimacy of that story. Obviously, condolences to the person that was injured. Um, definitely don't I don't company bash on this channel, but I do think Neo is at the top. Um, Neo cars are pretty safe quality wise. Auto Home rated the ES6 number one. JD uh rated them number one in quality as well. So I wonder what happens to Neo in the case of a market crash. We'll just have to wait and see. An older guy told me, um with the stock market, all you got to do is outlast the stock market. Now, the tricky thing here is that there's a lot of geopolitical tensions, and my favorite stock, my stock of choice, happens to be a Chinese stock. So we'll see what happens in regards to that. I'm not really concerned. Like I said, I'm willing to take the risk. Zero or hero for me, unless something fundamentally changes. Do you see a pullback for the next few days? Mm, I would say if I was using logic, then there could potentially be a pullback. But also, I would say I wouldn't try to time the market. So I'm still doing what I'm doing. Mm, Neo's video about their manufacturing is awesome. I agree. Luckin Coffee. I'm not invested. I actually put up a video on Luckin Coffee and I took it down. So I'm not going to say anything about that. I never invested in Luckin Coffee though, and I was telling people that I probably wouldn't invest in Luckin Coffee, but I took it down because I want to be sensitive. Yes, the government invests a lot of money into Neo, and they give them a lot of subsidies as well. Do you suggest making options calls? So here's the thing with options for Neo. If I was gonna play an option on Neo, I would definitely play a long option, a long-term option. If I was gonna play an option on Neo, now when I say long option, I mean like nothing for this year. Probably as far out next year as you can go, or even further. But yeah, like January 2022. There you go. Because in the short term, there's no predicting what's going to happen. Now they have options that expire 2023. In the short term, there's no predicting what's going to happen. Um, you know, it's really just gambling. Like Warren Buffett says, options are tools of mass destruction. And I've been definitely, if you're okay with gambling, then you're okay with gambling. I mean, I do it from time to time just for the fun of it. But my base, my core, my fundamentals of investing, my principles are in long-term investing, and that's to me the safest way. Mm, I made $400 on Looking. That doesn't mean it's a good company. People made money on Hertz. Well said. Thank you. Am I investing in dividends? No, I'm investing for growth. Neo needs money to scale slowly but surely. That's why I believe there's more dilution to come in the future. They got to raise capital, but it happens with growth companies. We're sitting at new all-time highs after they diluted the stock before, and people were saying, "Sell your Neo, like we're going to be left without a bag." Like this is literally what happens. CrowdStrike sold some shares, growth company. Tesla sells shares, growth company. Um, a lot of growth companies sell shares. Stock offerings are not uncommon. Is a plus account useful to you on StockTwits? Probably to me, no. All that doesn't that just give you like a badge next to your name? I don't know what it does. I would have to know like the features or benefits. Options are safer if you get rid of it much earlier than the expiration. Some options expiring in January 2021. I might get rid of it early December unless it turns deep in the money. Yeah, I mean, like it's all a risk. We don't know what's going to happen in the market. We've been in the longest bull market ever. We've been in a really long bull market. People feel like we're going into another bull market, but the market is cyclical. There's going to be these ups and down cycles, and people get hurt in them. So if you're in an option contract, what if you lost your entire investment? Because that's completely possible. Are you working for Neo? No, I'm not. I wish. That would be awesome. Are there any notable Neo events you are aware of coming up? January 9th, Neo Day 2020. Earnings call, believe it's December 29th. Um, so yeah, I'm gonna be talking about a lot of that on the channel. I actually I have an idea for this channel as well. Should I share it with you guys? Are there any concerns regarding the reliability of reporting coming from Chinese companies? Um, so I've addressed this question many times on this channel. Some guy asked me yesterday, I saw the comment, I didn't respond to it. He said, "Why is Neo China has a lot of money. They don't need us. Why is Neo publicly traded on the New York Stock Exchange?" Well, let's look at William Lee's track record. William Lee founded Bit Auto. He brought it to the New York Stock Exchange. Bit Auto is still a leading company. Why is Bit Auto trading on the New York Stock Exchange? Okay. What about Alibaba? Why are they trading on the New York Stock Exchange? Um, the list goes on and on and on and on. Xpeng is trading on the New York Stock Exchange. When you think about China, everybody doesn't have the freedom to invest in what they want. So I believe that they come here for more liquidity. Trading on the Nasdaq or the New York Stock Exchange is very prestigious. Not anyone can just trade on it. It does. There's a higher value premium when you do trade on this exchange. So I believe that's why people trade on that. Am I concerned with the reliability of the reporting? No. Let's look at William Lee's track record. Very ambitious CEO, serial entrepreneur, um, came from humble beginnings, wants to make the world a better place. And we're not going to be naive. We're going to also look at the facts here. Does Intel partner up with companies? Intel, which is an American technological powerhouse of America, are they going to partner up with a company that they believe to be doing fraud? I don't think so. Neo has many partnerships. Um, they have a partnership with Beidou Navigation. Um, the company's doing so well. They're on the world stage. Does William Lee want to risk his reputation? Tencent is invested in Neo. So honestly, do I think Neo is falsely reporting anything? Absolutely not. Um, let's see. Where was I in questions? Do you keep up to date on the Neo app? I hop on the Neo app from time to time. I don't really look at it too much anymore, but from time to time I do. Um, Andres says, I have concerns. That's why I'm also invested in Neo because of the CEO. You watch all their documentaries, sadly only in Chinese, which I understand. You could tell he's a good guy. I agree. If Neo makes up numbers and yeah, if Neo makes up numbers, they did a horrible job at it. Just like he said, they're not making up their numbers. The numbers are still very niche. Now, obviously, the growth is like amazingly high year over year. I think they just IPO'd too soon. They did a public offering way too soon. But this year is the year for them. Like they say, situations of crisis drive uh, disruption and innovation. NIO's an innovative company. They could sell cars through their digital channels while other automakers couldn't. Deliveries started to pick up. The brand name started to pick up. A lot of NIO sales come from recommendations from stuff like that. So I think it was really a catalyst for them. They're having their best year ever in a pandemic. Um, let's see. As a long-term investor, do you think that ARK-K is a good fund to put in the Roth? If you believe in disruption, if you want to put, I mean, it's completely up to you, Gabe. I like ARK Invest. I like their research. I'm definitely a proponent of innovation. So I think I did a video on ARK-K as well on this channel. Um, I'm really going risk on with a lot of the way I'm investing right now, going heavy. I'm not a big fan of diversification, which I could get really burned for. So I'm not recommending anything, but I'm going in on the stuff that I have high conviction for, and we'll see if I'm right years down the line. These gains that we've made over the past year are great with Neo, but I'm trying to do a lot more and I'm trying to put a lot more capital to work and see what happens. How do you think Xpeng affects Neo in China? You think Xpeng affects Neo's market growth negatively or positively? Should we worry about Xpeng? Um, so I think Neo's positioned really well. So I do like that. Um, like no one else, Xiaoping is not taking the lifestyle approach. They're not going for the um, luxury vehicle approach or the premium vehicle. What they're really trying to win on is their drivetrain and their X drive, what they call it or whatever. Now, honestly, I feel like Neo is still one of those vehicles that's top of class. They're winning in reliability. I feel like at this point they have a bigger brand presence than Xiaoping. Um, but we do need to keep an eye out on them because like it's too early to say. But I think Neo's making the right moves. I like what they're doing. I think they're getting off the ground really fast. They're bouncing back from a very bad year. 2019 was not a good year. 2020 was the best year ever for them. So I like how it's going. Um, this is my first year doing stocks. I sold shares that I lost money. How will this work for my taxes? Taxes suck. By the way, Obi, thanks for what you do on this channel. Thank you so much. I'm by no means an accountant. Um, I would consult with your CPA, but taxes, for the most part, for what I know from my experience, when you sell your stocks at a loss, that is deductible in my experience. So if you're selling it at a loss, it's deductible against your gains, and you don't have to pay taxes on a loss because think about it like this: it's negative. The government isn't looking for negative money, but like I said, consult with your CPA. It's widely going to depend on your. It's obviously going to be a short-term loss, so it's going to depend on your short-term gains. Everybody's situation is different. Yeah, like Brian said, you don't pay taxes on losses. If you lose 1 grand this year and make 1 grand the next, you pay no taxes on that profit. Mm, as a neo investor, do you read and speak Mandarin? No, I don't. I've been translating everything, reaching out to people. Um, I've been translating everything, reaching out to people, having people send me emails and stuff. So I really do want to learn to speak Mandarin. Yes, the loss offsets the gains. Um, so I actually did used to use Red says use TurboTax. I used to use that in the past, but now it's like I have all these different things going on where it depends on your situation because if you're just working a job, then it's probably going to be a good idea to probably just use TurboTax, but but be careful with that. So for me, my situation specifically, it makes a lot more sense to just use a CPA because I have to measure what's going on from my businesses. I have to if I can like sell if I sell stock at a loss, that's deductible against the profits from my businesses because everything's treated as overall income and stuff like that. And yes, don't forget about the ADR fees. Thanks, Angela. It's a very small fee. I believe I paid like 13 cents per share last year. That's just the fee that you pay for holding a foreign equity. ADR is American Depository Receipt, and that's what NEO is. Where do I get my latest NEO information? From everywhere. Um, everywhere that I think is credible, of course. There's obviously like nonsense out there a lot of times. Um, so there's like good sources for the most part. The most credible place for me to find NEO information is on ir.neo investor relations. There's some Chinese websites as well. Just got to be careful. Hello from Greece. You said use turbo. Oh, hey, shout out to Greece. Love to Greece. I want to go to Greece one day. It's very beautiful. I live in San Jose. There is a Neo facility here. Um, someone is calling me. So yeah, guys, I want your opinion on this. I'm not going to be on here too much longer, but I want your opinion on this. So I was thinking yesterday, and I was thinking to start a podcast on this channel. What do you guys think about that? Um, I don't know when I would start it, but it would basically be around business news and what's going on in the markets and the US and acquisitions and IPOs and stuff like that. Um, So what do you guys think about the podcast? Think it's a good idea? Could be a daily thing. Good idea. Good idea. You guys always like I feel I really like I don't think you guys understand how much I like this channel. Like I just love coming on here and talking to you guys because I feel like we all help each other out. I don't feel like it's one-sided at all. Do what you do best. Your Neo videos are timely. How often would you release? I think Monday through Friday. I wouldn't stop doing the Neo videos. I would do the podcast on top of that. Very good idea. Thanks for the videos. Thank you guys. Thank you guys so much. Wow, Carmen says I'm the only person that they've ever subscribed to on YouTube. Thank you so much. That means a lot for real. Go for it. I definitely will. I'm super excited. I'm gonna figure this out. I'm gonna take this weekend, come up with some ideas, brainstorm a little bit. I'm gonna keep it real always. I always try to be transparent and try to be honest. Definitely has the voice for a podcast. Thank you so much. Uh, Gil says, do you cover any other stocks? I used to in the past, but I think it was just, when I go so deep into Neo that it would be hard to go as deep on any other stocks. I'll follow you. That's a good idea. Thank you so much, Gabe. Thank you so much, everyone. I'll follow you 6 months. Oh, I've been following you for 6 months. I'm a big fan of yours. Thank you so much. I'm a fan of everybody on here, to be honest. Percentage wise, how much of my portfolio is in Neo? 70%. Uh, 420, I sold at 9. Honesty is why I follow you. Thank you so much. Would be good to see you explain stocks to young people. Thank you. I think I am gonna start the podcast, and I think it's gonna we're gonna talk about the world and what's going on in the markets, what's going on in everything. I think you guys will like it. I have some good ideas for it. Would you post the pod? Yeah, the podcast. YouTube would be the first place that I post it. You have a great channel. Congrats. Thank you so much. I really feel like this isn't even my channel. I feel like this is our channel. We could come up with topics as well. That would be awesome. Even if you guys want to just drop them in the Discord, I would cover it every day. I would do my research, digest the news and talk about it. Solo podcast or with friends slash guests. So my best friend, the person who I actually like said I went to painting with a twist with and painted that, um, it's we kind of like were talking about this idea for a little bit and we were talking about doing it, but she's really busy and I'm really busy and our schedules don't really line up. And I think I could hold it down on my own. Um, if I was to do it with her, she moved away, so like that would be over Zoom and I don't think it would be as clean. So I think I would do it by myself, but I think I'm definitely gonna do the solo podcast. I think I could hold it down. Thank you. I love you too. I've never seen a channel that focused on one stock. Yeah, I want it to be different. I think like I just like last year when I was investing in Neo and they almost went bankrupt, I was freaking out. I would literally like go on YouTube and I would search Neo stock so I was like this is what I wanted to see every day. So I feel like there's other people who want to see Neo every day. So I was like, no one else is doing it, so let me do it. And now we see like a whole bunch of other people on YouTube um just talking about it, trying to do the same thing, which is fine. Like I said, Dong Z or Marcel, he was the first guy really doing this, and I found out about him after I started posting, because when you're doing like research and keyword tags and SEO and stuff like that, his videos were also recommending my videos a lot. So it's crazy. It's crazy because I literally, like, I thought about doing it for so long, and I was like, you know what? I really like this stock. I really believe in this stock, and there's no one like really talking about it like that. Um I love to hear about other stocks with Neo-like potential. It's very hard, like Warren Buffett says, you're not gonna find two Coca-Colas very often. That's why I say Neo is my highest conviction investment. It's very hard to find a lot of good companies. It takes time, it takes a lot of research. But if anything crosses my plate, honestly, I still stand by CrowdStrike Holdings. It's been a beast this year. But that's just my personal opinion. I bought Neo at 22 and would like to buy 1,500 more. Could I wait? Um, it's completely up to you. For me, I'm dollar cost averaging, sticking to my strategies, not trying to time the market. Time in the market beats timing the market, and investing consistently um beats lump sum investing. Glory to the Lord, all glory belongs to him, for he took me out of the wretched life I used to live. He gave me a beautiful family that I didn't deserve. He let me wake up every morning. Amen. Um, Neo, not smart to wait too long. We got October delivery numbers. We will see the full effect of batteries as a service in the EC6. There are a lot of catalysts up ahead. Do you think today's pullback was good enough? I certainly think so. I would, like I said, I'm not really checking chart patterns and trying to time the market anymore. I'm just being patient with it, dollar cost averaging it, and waiting years on years on years. Mm. Also, guys, people in China are more interested in buying a Neo car now because everyone is talking about it because of its success. Yes, Neo has been catapulted to the world stage this year. Definitely want to see Neo every day. Super addicted to Neo news. Yes, I love to read about Neo. I love to stay on top of it. I think one thing I will say is, like, I love this company because not only is it a great investment, but it's a great story to follow, and I really feel like I'm on a really fun ride with this one. And then we have this whole community of you guys and myself included that just makes it even better. Bought some at $1.50. Nice. Congrats on the gains. My nephew sold 5,000 shares. He bought at for $1.34 for $4. He panicked when the market crashed in March. Sheesh. That's still a pretty good gain if it's 5K shares though. Um, how did I first start investing? A friend of mine, I told him I wanted to just keep on saving up till I was able to be a real estate investor, and he's like, "You're not investing in the market, you're leaving money on the table." Ended up investing in a penny stock, not doing my own research. Took his advice, just took his word for everything. Made a lot of money in one day. He told me to hold on to it. He might be listening right now, to be honest. He told me to hold on to it. Um, that it was going to go up even more, and eventually just went down, and I lost about 20%. He's like, "Oh, just wait on it." And we held on to it even longer. It just kept going down and kept going down and kept going down. Um, yeah, it kept going down. You look up that stock today, it was a penny stock called TRNX. The stock has been removed from the New York Stock Exchange, now trades on the OTC, so it was delisted. So my first time investing went good, and then it went sour really quickly. but that's how I got started investing in the stock market. As far as individual stocks, I've been investing for way longer than that though. 150,000 deliveries next year. That seems like the plan. Neo is going back up after hours. Do you believe in technical analysis for long term or short term? I believe in technical analysis for long term investing. So people say if you're long term investing, why don't you just follow the technical? Why don't you just follow the fundamentals? Well, sometimes following the technicals can provide you with a better sometimes following the technicals can provide you with a better buying opportunity. If you follow the technicals and you figure that the stock is going to go down a little bit more, then you can drop a lump sum in and let it run higher. Or you can just follow the fundamentals and dollar cost averaging. That's how I look at it. um, there's this book I read on technical analysis that you mentioned that getting started in technical analysis, Schwager. It's a really good book. All types of chart patterns in here. Um, yeah, technical analysis. I won't bash you for using it, um, but the news can really wipe out the technicals. So you got to be careful with that. And that's why I say in the stock market, guaranteed is nothing, and nothing is guaranteed. For me, you offer content and analysis with humility and honesty. Well done. Thank you so much. That means a lot. For short term, I guess you can trade off technical patterns too. A lot of people do it. I personally don't. I don't like to, because a lot of majority of day traders or traders in general lose money. So I mean, I've been swing trading in my Webull account. All of the trades thus far have been profitable, but like I expect to lose that money. I added at 4% just now. I know it's probably high, but dollar cost averaging fixes mistakes. Yeah, because if you buy in too high, you can drop in a lot more money and fix your position. And that's how I look at it. But you're just risking more capital. Um, you also never want to throw good money after bad. In my opinion, if an investment goes sour, there's no point in averaging down. Invest is best. Hey, how's it going? How did I come across Neo? So how I came across Neo was actually that same friend that I said that I bought that penny stock with and lost a lot of money. He showed me the 60 minutes video, and I remember the lady, I remember that commercial, like literally word for word. They're like, "This is Chinese innovation," and they asked William Lee, like, "What is he trying to do?" And he said, "He's trying to make a better world." I looked at the cars. I said, "The cars look great. They're making a good product. I think electric vehicles are the future." So that's what got me to like really look into it and really um do like a real analysis on the company and I got interested in it. Will Neo always use battery as a service swap system or will they switch to superchargers? Um, the battery swapping, battery as a service sent you a oh, it's funny. Yo, hold on. I'm getting some calls right now. Hey Geo. Geo was one of my first subscribers. Thank you so much, man. You've been rocking with Courtside Financial since we were too shy to talk to the camera. So I appreciate you being on this run with me, my brother. What's Neo's relationship with Jack Motors? Jack Motors is their manufacturing partner. Don't become like Jeremy. I think I'll always be myself. Um, like I said, the Courtside Financial Discord is available. You guys, um, the Courtside Financial Discord is available. You guys click on that. It's free. I'm not charging anyone for it. It's just a place for us to talk and get more in touch with each other. Fantastic. Oh, yo, um, what do you think about other Chinese stocks like Hami? I think I haven't really looked into that. Have you ever visited China? I have never visited China, but I will. Mark my words. I'm going to China for sure. And I'm going to check out Neo. I'm going to the Hefe headquarters, and hopefully we can make it a big trip and a nice vlog. So in time, everything happens in time. Like to move very patiently. Thanks, Gio. Um, yo, we've been on here for. Have you looked into Baidu? I think it will have 4 times its valuation in 5 years. I know what it is. I haven't looked into the numbers, crunched the numbers, done a lot of research on it. So that might be something to look into. I probably will. Thank you. Um, but anyways, guys, stay tuned for that podcast. It's coming. Um stay tuned for the podcast. It's definitely coming. I'm happy that you guys are supportive of that idea. It's going to be on YouTube in video form as well. Join the Courtside Financial Discord. This video, I'm gonna post it to the channel. In the description will be the link to the Discord. Everyone can join, and it's free to join. Um, don't forget to hit the like button. Thanks, Angela. Um, do I invest in Tencent? No, I don't. I like the company though. I see Tencent's making a lot of acquisitions right now. Um, yeah, I like Tencent. Have you ever looked into Xiaomi? If so, what are your thoughts on honestly, I have a Xiaomi TV in my basement. Um, I like Xiaomi. A lot of the stuff that they make is pretty cool. Um, I haven't looked into like the company as far as investing. I left Robinhood, guys. I left Robinhood. I moved all my stocks. Um, Bought Neo at 250. Your shirt costs more than this now. That's funny. Okay, guys, that's gonna be it for this stream. I will catch up with you guys later. I will see you guys tomorrow in that video. Don't forget to sign up for the Discord and stay tuned for the podcast. Appreciate everyone coming on today.